Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Grizzly and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are live again, this time with the D12 Elite Battle. We got 74 folks in. We are at Erangel tonight, everyone's favorite, and of course all pro teams preparing for the PMIT next rounds. Stick around for some fun action. This is going to be action packed. But until then, please enjoy this soundtrack. This one is called Watch the World Burn by Paul Flynn. We got a bunch of teams who have joined already. We can start taking a look at the lineups, guys. In slot number 3, we got Team JSN. In slot number 5, we got Team Myth. We got Team IGNT on slot number 9. We got Team BSUD, that Kaboom lineup on slot number 10. Team Thug is on tonight on slot number 11. We've got Team D12, the hosts themselves, on slot number 12. It looks like Team Rook is on slot number 13. We got Team Ghoul on slot number 15. Team Blind on tonight on slot number 16. Team RB on slot number 17. Marcellus is on tonight on slot number 18. Team Raw on slot number 20. We got Team Blur on slot number 21. Team D2K on slot number 22. We got Team CE, it looks like, on the way in on slot number 23. What looks like Team MGM on slot number 24. And Team OG, it appears, on slot number 25. More players still coming in, and this match should get started any second, so don't go anywhere, and we'll be back shortly.
Waiting to watch the world burn. Until we build our resistance. Early actions, the almost calculate. Nothing of the future left for you until we build up enough resistance.
It looks like that plane has taken off, guys, and we'll take a look at the plane path shortly as soon as this in-game audio comes in for you guys. It looks like Team Myth's Devil is the owner of the plane skin tonight, and here's what the plane path looks like. Pretty much east to west, originating a little bit south of Milta Power, heading over to the south of Georgia Pole City. So pretty much this entire island is up for grabs, and teams can choose to go anywhere, starting from Novo Repnoya, Millie Base, Pachinki School, Rozok, Georgia Pole Containers, even that North Georgia Pole safe drop. Teams looking to jump safe might choose to pick up a car and head towards Seveny, Lipovka maybe, and maybe even Primorsk. So we'll have to wait and see. For now, we are on our screens. We've got the team on slot number 1. It looks like Team Zoid. They got Rock, Whiskey, Sneha, and Zask, a team that I have not seen before in this room. So GG's to you guys and all the best. In slot number 2 is Team DR. It looks like Lazy AF, BK, Dante, and ETR Dexter on in this lineup. It looks like early fight already at Novo Repnoya, and perhaps this is Team Lord. They got Papa Wing, Cyanide, Delta, Rus, and Lord Jupton, who have jumped Novo Repnoya in slot number 8. And not far away from them, it looks like it is Team Myth. They got 5 players on: Myth, Devil, Falcon OP, Equinox, and Joker. And it looks like a Devil just got taken down by that member of Team number 8. It is Team Lord's Cyanide, I think, who picked up that kill. And Papa Wing has taken some damage from that fight. So these two teams will be picking they'll have a bone to pick with each other, I'm sure. Team Myth will be looking for that revenge. Equinox on top of the crates, boldly picking up as much loot as possible. He's a little bit low on HP. More shots coming in. Papa Wing here with that DP28 makes the charge in towards where Equinox is, and Cyanide in fact in a more advanced position, still trying to pick up that loot. And Jupton arguably in the most advanced position here. He doesn't have too many automatic weapons. He's got an S12K and what looked like a double barrel to me, and it wants to push in and probably take in the close fight. Is Jupton, and NSD Equinox has stayed back on the first set of crates, perhaps trying to pick up that flank, the reverse flank, and maybe even the backstab. And Cyanide from Team Lord look doing something similar. It looks like there's a fight up at North George. It is with Team 25. It is Team OG. They got Fanatic, Popeye, Harsh, and Hussy OP. And it looks like 2 players are already down. And this might be at the hands of this team on slot number 4. And they are down to their last player as well. It is Wi-Fi 23 who will get pushed in. And that will a squad wipe for that team. So team number 25 coming out on top have suffered a couple of knocks, but should get revived, no problems. Another couple of teams here is Team DR, who is here as well at North Georgia Pole. No team kills yet to their name. They do look a little bit low on HP. It looks like they might be in a fight against Team DR, who are on slot number 2. No team kills for these guys either. So these are the teams that have jumped North Georgia Pole. More action here involving Team MGM. It looks like he has just finished off Kaboom by punching him, and that would be the first kill. Team MGM's lineup tonight. They've got Ashish, San Happy, and Dante, another Dante, on in this lineup tonight. So let's try to get an update of what's happening with Team BSUD. And back at Novo, another knock and a finish here with a fist. It looks like Lord Jupton, who is knocked. And Team Myth have lost a second player as Equinox goes down, and an excellent nade from Falcon OP will pick up that knock on Delta Riz, and the equation is now a more balanced. They're down to 3 players. Our Team Lord, as they experience this push. Myth, Falcon is pushing in from the right. Joker is in a more advanced position up ahead. And Papa Wing will take down that player with a DP28, as Myth's last player is Falcon OP, and he has fallen further back. He's got a nade in his hands. I hope he's got automatic weapons on him for his own sake. And after throwing that nade, it looks like he has decided that he wants to fall back and go into the warehouse. But Team Lord certainly with the advantage here. A 4v1. I will back this team to pick up that final kill as well. Mr. OP, what's going on? Hey man, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Anand Raj, hi Anand, what's up man? Thanks all of you guys for being in the chat. Nisam Shanavas, hey Grizzly, how can I contact you? Bro, my mod will leave a WhatsApp number in the chat shortly and you can possibly WhatsApp us on that. But thanks for your interest, Nisam, and thanks for being here, man. And Jupton here does know the position of Falcon OP, throws in a nade, and that would be ironic if that nade will pick up that final kill. But Falcon OP is, of course, a little bit wiser, and he's moved behind. For now, he does have an AKM in his hands. He can see Jupton on his right. He switches to his UMP. Papa Wing is here as well. As Team Lord here looking for that final player from Team Myth. Can we see something special from him? As Falcon OP just tries to get a stock of where the rest of the players are. Jupton is coming in from the right and possibly trying to flank Falcon from the left side. He can see Falcon push here now. Will take shots on him and Falcon will get reduced. He's going to try and strap on a med kit, but Delta Risk will be the first one to get there. Will get taken down and will be confirmed as well as income follow-up shots coming in from Lord Jupton, and that will confirm the squad wipe on Team Myth. He managed to take out a player before going down, so some damage done on the hands at the hands of Team Myth. So Lord will have to continue on with just 3 players. Elsewhere it looks like Team Kaboom are in a fight, and I want to head over there. Where is this happening? Here it is. It looks like Kaboom have a couple of players knocked and they will experience the push here. I'm going to try to get an update for you guys. BSUD's Wolverine is the last player alive. The push will come to shove. He's got an M16A4 in his hands. Probably not good enough. Does he have an automatic on him? Looks like he'll go for the revive on Kano. And this might be the end for Rex as he will get finished off with that push from MGM. Miracle Ashish has gotten knocked as well. I'm not sure how this has happened, but this will give them enough time to pick up that revive, and he'll just about do it, but the shots come in almost immediately, and that will be the exit for Team BSUD tonight, earlier than they would have liked. But Team MGM up to 4 kills at the loss of Dante. Ashish is knocked, but he should get revived in no time. At the south portion of South Georgia Pole is Team JSN, and they've got Ninja Abu, JSN Zemo, Wraith, and Max OP. Looks like they haven't come across any teams yet. Out of the teams that did jump North Georgia, it looks like there's only one team left, and they've got 0 kills to their name. So my apologies, there is another team. It is Team OG who have picked up 4 kills, so 1 squad wipe for certain. And it looks like Team DR, who was at North Georgia as well, has fallen back to South Georgia Pole. In slot number 6 is this team. They got Soul Calibur, Diol, and Apollo. Just 3 players currently next to the houses at Georgia Pole Containers, and no one at Georgia Pole Containers, ironically. Further up north at Jarki is the CE lineup. They managed 3 players tonight. They got Flame, aka JD, and Ironics on in their lineup tonight. At Yasnaya Polyana, it looks like we are in a fight between 2 teams. Team Raw on slot number 20, and it is Team D12 on slot number 12. So these are 2 OP teams. Expect full action here. We got Vortex here with a Uzi in his hands in the most advanced position. Expect a push that he might experience. 0 YT on the other side of this house, as you can see. Does not have a view of Vortex for now. The other 3 players of D12 look like are in different positions. Here's Raider with that M16A4. Zal has a Scarrel in his hands with a 4x scope on it. And where's Luffy? Here he is. Luffy looks like he perhaps may not have an automatic weapon. Is that an Uzi on his hands? He does have an Uzi perhaps. Here's Raw's lineup tonight, guys. They have a 0 YT, the Red Dot, TDS Zerk, and Blast on their lineup tonight. And D12's lineup: Zal, Luffy, Vortex, and Raider. Jitesh Singh Rajput, big fan of Zask, who is playing in this match. Looks like Zal has gone down with that spray coming in from the Red Dot, and looks like he is far away from his team members, so he might just pick up that finish. But Zero YT gets confirmed here at the hands of Vortex, and maybe he should have pushed that fight alone as Vortex tries to fall back and shots come in almost immediately. And as suspected, the red dot will pick up the confirmation on Zal, who is now alone, and perhaps Team D12 need to consolidate and pick up this fight against them. It's a 3v3 for now, guys, at Yasnaya Polyana. Jitesh Singh Rajput subscribed just because of him. Zask, who's playing in this match, thank you so much, Jitesh, for subscribing to my channel. I will be sure to cover his action as well. Do you know which team he's playing for tonight? Vortex taking shots on those members of Team Raw who are up in the apartments. Little bit of a cat and mouse here, so it doesn't look like this might end in a fight anytime soon. Both teams might even choose to fall back and not make this a full-blown engagement. If Team D12 have a car and they choose to fall back, it's quite possible, guys. Let's try to get updates from other teams. We are with Team Blind on our screens right now. They got Rebel, Joko, YT, Zeus and Williams in a car right now outside Pochinki, and it looks like they might be next to Team Myth. Towards their right side. I'm just going to try and confirm that for you. It is Team JSN, my apologies, who have stopped at this house. And Team Blind are not far away. This is Max OP will open fire, but did not have the cover and will go down as Team Blind suffers a knock as well at the hands of this player. It is Ninja Abu who was in a different angle. Will go for the finish on Zeus, and Team Blind could not save his team member. Another knock, this time Rebel goes down. A third knock, it looks like Ninja Abu is pulling off something special here. He's got 3 knocks on members of Team Blind. And will clutch it. It was pretty much a 1v4. He got all 4 kills. Was Ninja Abu in a good position? Team Blind did not pick up on it. An unfortunate circumstance for them. But JSN with an impressive start tonight with 4 kills to their team already. So well done to this team. And Team Blind exits a little earlier than they would have anticipated. I would imagine that they would be a little bit upset with themselves for that. On slot number 13 and on your screens is Team Rook. They got Raven, Gabby, SFH Illusion, New STX, The Scythe, and Raven Rosh RR. Looks like they've looted up at Milta, the town, and are just planning to move in from there. We're going to head over now to Team Blur, who look like they're in a fight. It is Bullshark with that M24 just picking up a knock on a member of Team Zoid. It is Whiskey who has gone down. Looks like he might be in cover and should get revived as well. Sneha here just opening that door for him. And Team Zoid currently hold up in this Rozok squad house, the famous Rozok squad house that all of us love to jump at to take that car and get over to Georgiopol containers. Blur's Death God is boldly moving in all alone, so this is some confidence he's got. He's got a DP28 in his hands, not the best close range weapon in my opinion, because that rate of fire just doesn't get as fast as you would like. And not pushing, so perhaps should wait. And there you can see Tanisha is swimming through this river to get a different angle on this team. Team Zod, Tanisha will have some cover on this ridge and will be able to support Death God, Pub Jesus, and Bullshark, of course, with that M24. And perhaps Pub Jesus needs to make his way there as well. His team will need that support as they take on a 4-man Zoid squad. Here's Tanisha. Has made it. Good angle. Will pick up a knock on Whiskey, but will get knocked as well because she did not have the cover. And I think it was Zask from this team who picked up that kill. Sort of M762 in his hands. Will pick up a second knock on Death God and will get a confirmation. So Team Blur perhaps not choosing the right option here. Have suffered 2 knocks and should be able to pick up the confirmations as well. Pub Jesus has arrived, albeit a little bit late on the scene. This will give Zask enough time to pick up those revives. And here's Zask, Jitesh. This is the player that you were looking for. And just as he tried to get into cover, will get knocked by Blur's Pub Jesus, who came in a little bit late. Zask did complete that revive. But Team Zoid will have enough players to fight back, and it's good for them. The Team Blur are pushing 1 player at a time. Bullshark still a fair distance away, so Pub Jesus will have to figure this one out on his own. Whiskey has made the push in and nearly secured the knock, but Pub Jesus went prone and picked up that kill and will pick up the confirmation as well. Another player coming in. It is Zoid Rock who will get knocked as well from Bullshark. Finally giving that cover fire from behind, and Team Zoid in a spot of bother. Zask is back up, and that's the good news for them. Cannot afford to go for the revive now. He needs to figure out this fight. And as suspected, he has stopped the revive, and it looks like Sneha will bleed out. Sask is now downstairs. He needs to be careful. The shots will come in from Bullshark just as anticipated. He's in the staircase for now. It looks like Team Blur have managed to pick up Tanisha as well. A nade coming in, and Zask will somehow avoid that. A second nade, and he is still alive. More nades coming in, and expect the push coming in from Team Bull. Team Blur, but unfortunately what a push that was, and Team Zoid from that strong forward position will be disappointed that they got taken down. And good performance from Team Blur, albeit they did lose Death God in that early push. Have managed to pick up that squad wipe at the Rozok squad house, picking up the kill count now to 4. Lord Jupton is at it again, and looks like we've just missed a big fight here. He has lost all of his team members, and they have managed to pick up another squad wipe. So Lord Jupton will be forced to solo squad the rest of this game, up to 8 kills as a team. And Jupton by himself. Take a look at the number of crates, guys. Jupton contributing to 50% of those kills. 4 kills to his name, and a good start from them. Team JSN we saw in some action as well. Another squad wipe, it looks like, for them, up to 7 kills now. Ninja Abu though, what a performance that was to take down the full blind team. That positioning was absolutely brilliant from him. Up to 7 kills now are Team JSN, and they are looking set as well at this settlement. Here's a team that we haven't looked at yet. It is Team D2K, and they've got 3 players on tonight: Baggy, Guju, and Hottie. Currently hold up in this settlement. No fights yet for them. Slow start, so they are looking quite comfortable. Have picked up enough loot. A little bit south, a little bit north of Ferry Pure, and perhaps Team MGM will be the first ones to approach them, not too far away from them. MGM have lost a player as well, so they're down to 3 players too. So it would be a 3v3 if that fight did come to fruition. Here is Team CE on your screens, guys. No fights for them as well, and they are playing this one safe as well. Probably will wait to take it to the last zone, and that zone shift has occurred, and this is what it looks like. Gatka will be the destination for that next zone. Team RB are currently in Pachinki, and this is RB's lineup. They got Cookie, Wacky, MPZ, and Bad Daddy in their lineup tonight. More teams moving in here, and looks like Team D2K are on the move as well into that play zone. And we'll take a look at Team OG here, guys. This is one of the teams that jumped North Georgia Pole, if I'm not mistaken, managing to pick up 4 kills. It looks like Team JSN have just arrived at the settlement right next to them. And not far away from this fight is Team D2K, who probably will choose to not stop. And Ninja Abu with that K98 has picked up an early knock on one of the team members of Team OG, as it is OG Fnatic who will go down. Hasi OP will open the door for him and will go for the revive. JSN perhaps will not make the push out. I'll bite my tongue, guys. It looks like JSN is going to make this push. They are playing aggressively tonight. Coming in 2 vehicles. Both teams exchanging knocks here, as it looks like Team JSN have lost a couple of players who are currently knocked, and I wonder if that was a squad wipe. It looks like it was, and Team OG are down, guys. It is JSN Wraith who picked up 5 kills. Ninja Abu has picked up 1 other kill, and Team JSN are up to 11 kills. A good performance from them at the center of Gatka, and inside that safe zone for now is Team JSN. Team MGM are close by as well, but doesn't look like they're in the mood for a fight this early on. We'll wait it out for sure. We still have 31 players in this match, 11 teams still on, guys, so you don't want to exit so early. It looks like Team RB might come up against Team Blur, as one of the members of Team Blur will get taken down in that fight. It is Tanisha who is knocked. This is the Pochinki squad house. Good cover fire coming in from Pub Jesus to prevent Tanisha from getting finished off, but he peeked a little bit too long, as Bad Daddy will pick up a knock on him as well, and this leaves Team Blur in a tough spot. Bullshark will go ahead and pick up that revive on Pub Jesus, and perhaps Pub Jesus just over peaked for a second, because if he came in, he could have picked up the revive on Tanisha, and this would have been a 3v4, but now we're looking at a 2v4, as Tanisha will get confirmed. Wacky is up on top. He's got a VSS, but what a knock from Bullshark with that M24. We just about caught it. I think he was it was perhaps through this little gap that I'll try to show you guys in just a second. There you go. There you go. That's how he got that knock. What a knock that was. So Bullshark with some impressive sniping skills tonight on display. 2v4. Can they make the push in? Looks like Wacky is revived. And he's got that first aid going as well, so that man advantage is restored. I'll be quite happy to not make this push in, and will wait for Team Blur to make a mistake like pushing in without cover. But Team Blur know better, and they are not going to do that. They're going to stick around here. They got a minute and a half to figure things out, because the blue zone will push in about that much time, and then they'll be forced to move in. We are here with Team DR, who look like they are taking shots at someone, but there's no team around them. Team D12 losing a player early on, Zal, who went down. I think this was at Yasnaya Polyana, but they did come out on top of that fight against Team Raw, and have managed to pick up 3 kills so far. In fact, my apologies, guys. It looks like Team Raw are not out yet. They are in a fight right now against Team CE. And might have just gone down now, because CE have picked up that final kill. And it looks like it was one player of Raw. It was the red dot who was still alive. So Team CE did did suffer a knock. But looks like that player will be back up. Bring up their kill count now to 1. And Team D12 look like they are on the move. Looks like a car is pushing in towards them, and it is Team RB Raider with a good angle on them. Raider will pick up another knock, but that was a nade from Luffy himself, and is down to just a 1v2 perhaps, as 2 players of D12 have gone down, and it is a 1v1. In fact, it is MPZ versus that last player of Team D12. It is Luffy who will get third-partied from behind by Team JSN, and Team RB nearly getting third-partied from behind as well, perhaps from Team Lord. As you guys can see, it was Jukton who tried to pick up that knock, but Flame CE will pick up that finish on him. So that will be the exit for Team Lord tonight. And how unfortunate that was for Team D12. They got third party from Team JSN from behind in the middle of that intense fight. It looks like Team RB have got the better end of that deal. Have lost only 1 player in that fight, despite being down to just 1 player. It was MPZ, but he did not have much work to do, because JSN cleaned up that squad for him. And it looks like we have a drop here, guys. Let's go ahead and check out what's in this drop. It is an M249, a level 3 stuff all around, and of course a sniper suppressor. So interesting, that M249 could come in handy if one of these teams can get their hands on them. So the zone has shifted again, and it looks like it is continuing to be at Gatka. And teams are moving in. Here is team number 2 who have pushed in the same spot where we had team JSN. And JSN will come in to take this fight. And JSN will complete that squad wipe, although they did lose one player. I think it was Zemo, who jumped a little bit prematurely over that broken wall and found himself in the middle of 2 players, as team JSN will try to pick themselves up. Wraith, it looks like, just went down from shots from one of the teams around. Perhaps it was Team Blur. Remember guys, Team Blur are still in this. They got only 2 players, Pub Jesus and Bullshark, currently struggling to get this Dacia out of this trench. But that should not be much of a hassle, and they are out now. Looks like they might make the push in towards JSN. They may have noticed that they are down 1 player. Bull Shark is cooking a nade, or is it a smoke? It looks like it is a smoke. Where did that smoke land though? A little bit behind, and a second smoke coming in to give them that cover. They are inside the zone, and that's what's important. Elsewhere, it looks like team D2K are in a fight, and we're going to try and head over there. It is team MGM, and looks like we came in just a second late, as D2K have exited this match as well at the hands of team MGM, who will bring up that kill count now to 7. They have Ashish, who is knocked, but he should get revived. Dante has been eliminated completely. So we are down now guys to our last 6 teams. 16 players still in this. Team CE are the ones who are delaying their entry into the zone, and maybe a smart move because the zone is looking pretty congested. Here's team RB, 3 players still on Wacky MPZ, and on your screens is Bad Daddy, currently getting a view and an update on those players. Team JSN, probably the best team tonight so far, with 15 kills, have been aggressive, have been well coordinated in their pushes, and except for that last push where they lost Zemo, where I felt that they didn't need to lose Zemo, have been doing well so far, up to 15 kills now. The blue zone has come in, and expect the zone to shift again. This has forced team CE to come in, and of course team RB will need to do the same. Perhaps they don't have a vehicle, and they're on foot. Elsewhere, it looks like team JSN are in a fight against team Blur. This is a mouth-watering encounter. Ninja Abu, who's been one of their best players so far, has gone down. He is in cover, however, and should get revived. Team Blur might look to do some damage here. Pub Jesus with that nade. Will it go in? It looks like it will, but will not be able to pick up a knock. Team CE look like they have picked up a kill. It might be on a member of team MGM, but I just can't spot them right now. And here they are. In fact, it's not a finish, it's just a knock. Ashish is revived again, but MGM find themselves outside the zone. Hopefully they do have a vehicle. It looks like they do. But in about 30 seconds or so, they will need to make their way in, because that zone is going to move yet again. JSN's max OP is absolutely open, firing at Team Blur here. Shark nearly getting that headshot. How is that not a headshot? And that will be a headshot. Bull Shark, an excellent knock on that member, as that nade nearly getting a knock on Bull Shark. He will go for the revive, however, but what a knock that was. An immediate instant peek and fire, and managed to pick up a knock on Wraith from team JSN. These are possibly the 2 best teams still alive. Of course, team MGM are playing it safe. They are outside and stand a good chance to pick up tonight's game as well. A good start for them, up to 7 kills. Team CE now pushing team JSN. It might be down to just the last player. It is aka JD who will get third party, and of course you should expect that when the zone is so small, and team JSN will survive that. More shots coming in as RB will pick up another knock, and team JSN will get reduced to their last player, as RB will confirm that kill as well. And Max OP will pick up that final kill on RB's last player, who was down to 1 HP, to be fair to him. But rapidly losing players are all these teams, and JSN down to the last player, MGM, now looking good with 3 players in comparison to a little bit earlier. Even Team Blur have retained those last 2 players, not taking any risks. Will prepare for this next zone. They're about 7 to 8 meters outside of the zone, and these smokes should do just fine. Team number 6 are held up a little bit behind, and they will look to make their way in, as well as Team MGM. Well positioned inside the safe zone, or rather 5 to 6 meters. They should make it no problem. In comes a nade from Team MGM, or was it a smoke? It looks like it was a smoke, as the smokes have just vanished from in front of Team MGM, and Bullshark might just catch a view of this team. But for now, he's worried about JSN's last player. It is Max OP, who could be... MGM happy with that AKM, will pick up a knock on Pub. Jesus. And amidst the smokes, I wonder if Bullshark will go for the revive. No further updates, and Happy will throw in a follow-up nade in towards Team Blur. This could be trouble for them. Not doing the damage, and looks like Pub Jesus is back up as Max OP makes their way in as well. And what a nade from MGM, Happy to pick up the squad wipe on Team Blur just amidst that smoke, and that changes the equation. It looks like we are now down to a 3v1v2. Team JSN's last player, Max OP, he is in front of all 3 players of Team MGM. Of course, this is a snake game now, because everybody is forced to prone. The last 2 players of Team number 6, 0 kills to their name, but doing well to survive, and will grab at least 3rd position in tonight's match. They got MGM Happy in front of them, and what a nade that was from MGM's Happy to pick up that squad wipe on a Team Blur. They could have caused a lot of damage in that final zone. Well positioned inside the smokes, and a nade coming in from Max OP as MGM Happy will pick up a knock and a confirmation on one of the members of Team number 6. As D12 goes down, it is down to just the last player of these 2 teams. Max OP will get taken down as well. This looks like it is a 3v1, and what can Apollo do here? He'll get taken down as well, and looks like Team MGM will pick up tonight's chicken dinner. What a performance from them. A total team kill count of 12. MGM San with 1 kill, Ashish with 2 kills. Happy picking up those 9 kills. What a performance from him. Well done, boys, for finishing first. In 2nd position is this team, and 0 team kills to their name, but a good survival game nonetheless. Doing well to finish 2nd. And in 3rd position was a team that I felt was probably the best and the most aggressive team tonight, up to 19 team kills. Abu with 6 kills, Wraith with 7 kills, and Max OP with 6 kills. Definitely the highlight from there was Abu's squad wipe of Team Blind, taking all 4 of those kills. Well played, my friends, for finishing 3rd. I'll walk you guys through the standings real quick and be back shortly to announce tonight's MVP, so don't go anywhere.
Waiting to watch the world burn. Hiding the truth with all your lies.
Clear winner for tonight's MVP. It's going to be MGM Happy with those 9 kills, and that highlight for him will be that nade that took down Team Blur in the end. A squad wipe those last 2 players with 1 nade. Excellent performance from him, and well done to pick up tonight's MVP, and of course help his team to walk away with a chicken dinner. Thanks to the 11 folks who are still in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. But that will bring our stream to an end tonight. And I will catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll be back with more live action. But for now, guys, that's all from me. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next one. On your way out, please enjoy the rest of the soundtrack. This one is called Watch the World Burn by Paul Flint.